Howdy folks, we are doing a 1v1 on the revamped Gloomglens. I was waiting for a replay to be posted with this beautiful map. And look at this beautiful camp over here. These woodsmen or whatever just hanging out. The war glare was moved up here, the inn was moved up, the map is now roomier. It's just a very nice layout now. All praise to Bomber, I think, did the revamp of this map. So all praise to him. Let's see, we have Lothlórien being played by Isirion. And we have Rohan being played by old Nosey. Two good players, so it should be a good game. And I will try to keep up in my commentary. We've got the arrow volley as the pick for Lothlórien. You can go no further is a very common choice, so interesting decision here. Probably hoping to use this on peasant spam. And let's see, we got the garrison coming in. No pasture yet. We've got 4 farms to a garrison. So 4 farms start with double barracks. And we've got some peasant spearmen coming in for creeping. Rohan received a lot of cool changes. Snowborn in particular got a lot of buffs. Horse archers got nerfed, so hopefully they won't be abused quite as much. The right side of their spellbook also got some cool changes in 9.2. So the boar is much better. It's got a shorter leash, I believe. It's also very tanky. Does a lot of damage to enemy units and bases. Excuse me. So, getting some creep money for Nosey and some creep money for Isirion. Because Gloomglens is now so large, it makes sense to go for the creep first instead of the early harass rush, unless you have goblins or something for that very early pick. And no PowerPoint pick for Nosey yet. I wonder what he's waiting for. And, oh, bad position. Oh, there's Nosey with the clutch save for the yeoman peasants there. Because they were slightly in front, so they would have gotten some trample batter. They would have been battered a little bit by the trample if he hadn't yanked him back at the last second. Ooh, and he does get the mill. Take that, Ted Sandyman. But some yeoman archers coming in. Peasants. So Rohan also, they used to have this thing where the military structures, the production structures, had a resource radius, so it was very hard to lay out your base like other factions do. But now they just give a constant +3 and they don't take up a resource radius, which is a huge benefit to Rohan. Lanterns coming in, but I don't know that they'll save this. Oh, and there's the arrow volley on those peasants. But I still don't know if that'll be enough. We'll see. Can these archers take them out quickly enough? No, he does lose the Malwern tree. Bummer. He used the tier 1 and everything on it too. There was just too much firepower there. But Isirion getting some revenge here. He's gotten, I think, 2 production structures already. Did not go for the builder. Showing mercy here. And has to either cancel the well or was deleted. A blow to Nosey here. Does get the inn for what it's worth. I believe this is, yeah, this is a heirloom archer. Kind of a fun little unit. They have a debuff like the woodsmen do at level 1. They can stealth. They're probably a little bit tankier than yeoman archers. Also a bit more expensive. Well, not too bad with the discount, but I think they're $350 without it, so. And Horsemen on the Mark coming in. We've got, what, 360 out of 575 to 540 out of 600. Jeez. And the green pasture does come in for Isirion, but there's some pikes in there. Oh, poor Isirion. Must have been looking somewhere else, because that was a rough loss there of those horses. And these pikes are right on top of the production structure, so not even worth it really to make any Riders of the Nave, because they will just get eaten up by these pikes immediately. And capturing the farm for, or the inn for Vision here. Nosey gets another Mallorn tree immediately being rebuilt after clearing out the threat, but we'll lose this barracks here. 9 points in the bank for Nosey, 6 for Isirion. But yeah, Isirion's on the back foot here, CPU-wise, and a little bit behind on army, too. Not too bad if you can get a lucky pike hit here. And yeah, Nosey's trying to get that back line with these horsemen, but these horsemen don't do a lot of crush anyway. So these archers are eating up the yeoman archers. Toe-to-toe, Rohan will lose infantry-wise every time to Lothlórien Tier 1 units. At least the yeoman spears, peasants, yeoman archers. They will not trade well with Lothlórien. But they do a good job of getting these production structures down. And Nosey did have draft ready, so... does get that Mallorn tree again. And all these guys just sitting here for some reason. Some more creeping going on for Nosey. Oh, some siege. Interesting. Seems dangerously placed here. What is that, 600? Yeah, 600 down the drain. Yikes. Nosey. Siri probably felt good about that one. That's already what this whole group cost. So he's already gotten his value out of the units there, and he will get this too, unless Nosey goes to rebuild. Nope, lets it go. So we got a green pasture rebuilt over here. God, isn't this beautiful? Or no, this is barracks. Sorry, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Ah, look at that beautiful lily pad stuff going on there. Anyway, we have 516 out of 550, 8 points in the bank, 2 tier 1s, or sorry, tier 1 and then tier 2. We got the Horn of the Westfold as the tier 2 for Nosey. Excellent tier 2. I usually like to go with Yeoman Archers and the Rohirrim Scout, which... Ooh, fire arrows. Okay. And yeah, it goes with the Scout. So getting that extra attack bonus. Ooh, clever play here. Especially because Isirion's distracted by fending off this group over here, but the real threat came up from here. Oh, wow. Gets all of Isirion's production structures. I'm assuming that's GG well played. All he's got is the Hintmoot here. Heorn comes in, but will almost immediately die, I'm sure, to the fire damage. Which is sad. We like the Heorn. What? It looks like it's stuck or something, or it's like hitting the scout. Also, tanking the fire damage a lot better than it by rights should. Horn coming in for Lothlórien. Also has the arrow volley, but I'm not sure it'll do much good against these level 5 yeomen here. Now would also be a good time for Nosey to get Muster the Rohirrim to pop an upgrade on these. But yeah, what's going on here? Oh, Idril hitting the field. This will be very useful against the yeoman. And the heal, too. Kind of crazy, we still have only seen yeoman, basically, from Nosey. I mean, he's got the eco to tech. He's got 800 CP. But I guess he went for the upgrades, and that was the level 3 archery range. No Halfirians yet, either. And, yeah, he's going to get the barracks, the rebuilt barracks. Ah, ouch. Poor Isirion. He's got this one going, though. Whenever I make an Hintmoot, which is not often, because I don't play Lothlórien often, I usually go for Treebeard first, just for, you know, the lulz, I guess. Even though probably it's better to go with the int and then get the leadership for it. The leadership doesn't do much good when you've got Treebeard by himself. Is that another 600 down the drain? Right as the Knave being set on fire by these merciless Rohirrim. 340 CP to 750. That push earlier really did a number on Nosey's army, but Isirion's got to go back with the map expansion quickly or he's going to be in trouble. He does have enough for another tier 2. So does go with Gifts of Lothlórien. And I assume we'll immediately cast it on oh god, I always mix them up. Orphan. I thought he was going to cast on Idril, but she doesn't have her heal yet. So for Orphan, splash damage, not a bad idea. So unless Nosey, and I bet he does, unless he remembers offhand what this little icon does for Orphan. Ooh, the hay bale setting some tier 1 Lothlórien units on fire, but 600 money's down the drain again. On the other hand, was that Horn of the Westfold? No, it was Elfhelm. Elfhelm, no, Rohan Scout. But I could have sworn that was Elfhelm's ability in there too. I don't know why these guys are on defensive. The ant, oh no! Oh no, that poor ant. Run to the river! Run to the river! No! Oh. I'm Nosey, I wanted to see Snowborn. Oh well. We got to see Night get caught on fire. But yeah, just Horsemen of the Mark. I would also like a replay on Pale Spring from one of you. I will do a self-cast if I have to, but I'd like to admire Pale Spring in a cast. It is gorgeous. A lot of, very much Yellowstone vibes from that map. But you should all go play on it. I don't care if it's PvE or PvP. It's a 1v1 map, but definitely do it. Do yourself a favor. Idril coming in, getting some free kills here. Does save that Malorn tree, but man, Nosey's just swarming every which way on this map. It's hard to... And the fire arrows... I mean, the Yeomen are 250 with the discount. Well, how much discount does he have? 225. So he's got the 10% discount. But yeah, Nosey is just pushing everywhere he can and then running away. And he's got too much pike protection for the cavalry to do much good. So this is tough. I wonder if Path Stalkers might be a good choice here. Kind of like stealth and then just start cutting up the archers. And if you can cut up the archers quickly enough and if they're tanky enough to handle fire arrows, I'm not sure. I haven't really seen that interaction very much, but this should be, you know, no problem. Yep, retreat. Kingsguard coming in. Beautiful unit. Did Nosey ever get Muster the Rohirrim? It's one of my favorite abilities, but in the spellbook for any faction. Can we do the weather spell ready to go for Nosey? Now would be the time to use it. There you go. Boom. Boom. But the heal coming in for Idril. You know, I think this cooldown is too long. I mean, you've got to keep the hero alive too. And it's not like it's a game-changing thing for the hero. Like, it's mostly, like, Haldir's, gives resistance, not even immunity to trample and knockback. And then Treebeard gets a terror, but how often do you have Treebeard in the middle of an army anyway? Uh-oh. Idril. Now, what was that? What was that terror ability? I don't actually know what that was. But yeah, the stun. Oh, and he's on the fort. Uh-oh, this might be GG. and just replay things. The building's like grayed out or something, but yeah, Nosey's going for it. But he's leaving. Oh, Isirion with the fort armor. You come into my house with those puny yeomans on defensive stance. That was funny. Anyway, yeah, that did not work. Man, just brutal on the eco harass here from Nosey. Oh, you can go no further. Getting some nice kills there, doing also Adriel's ability to get a nice splash attack there. Popping the heal also on the units while for good measure. Not again, Nosey. Man, the siege just... Good grief. Ooh. Amroth and Isirion. Let's see how they'll do. Now again, the pike protection's pretty good, and we have Kingsguard in here. Those are elite pikes, so... Well, not, elite, but they're very good pikes. Oh, and we got, the Helming Us Warriors here. Level 5, now mounting up and running. But the Eagle Summon... We'll see if it gets him. Not enough yeomans to take down these eagles. They are very tanky against eagles. You would think eagles would be good against heroic units, but they're tanking it pretty well. I guess level 5 is helping them out here. The tree summon coming in from Idriel. Isirion's done a good job kind of like putting out fires, but it's just you can't be everywhere at once. Yeah, there goes another barracks. God, it's like the 6th one he's lost. I'm sorry, Isirion. Man. This ego harass is just relentless. But, ooh, look at that beautiful trample. No pikes anywhere in sight. And that scout is... that scout does not know who he's fucking with here. These are such a beautiful unit. Although I do like the Sindar Nobles better. Just my preferred cup of tea. Something fun about the Savage. The Savage, fierce, feral-ish, Sylvan Elves of Mirkwood. Oh yeah, come on, get that trample in the back there. Come on. Oh no, he got the pike protection in place. No, don't do it. No. Oh no. Oh, that's like $900 gone. Oh yeah, they're 1,000 each. Oof. That's a big blow. He hit. I mean, I guess it was hard to see those Kingsguard in there. Man, that sucks. But he's got the money for another battalion, which is kind of surprising. I'm assuming we'll see another hero, so gift can be used again. But come on, do it, Aw, we can go for the siege though. Siege was just hanging out in the open. Something's got to give here. Nosey's got to mess up the. Oh, beautiful by Isirion. Oh, but the stun coming in. But not going for the horseman. Nuh-uh. Oh. Gimli leap. This game has everything except Snowborn, god damn it. I was leaving for the Snowborn, but oh well. Man, tier 4 coming in for Nosey. That was a clutch play by Isirion too. It's such a shame. Yeah. Man, the stun and then the trample was great. But yeah, Nosey had the weather spell ready to go. That's a bummer. That was a fun game. Thanks for posting the replay. I'll probably watch the other one when I can too. Thanks for watching.